Yeah, I can see you.
Hi, I'm Phil. I'm Toffees Are Us.
Oh, all right. I am Colin, CP Overview.
I'm Stephen, SS Skies.
We're all droners who do football stadiums.
Amongst
all
other
over
things.
Among other things. Obviously, a lot of videos of Bramley Moor, YouTube done Anfield and the Etihad.
Trying to think where else I've been. Wrexham, if that ever gets done. Stockport. That's about it for construction. I
Yeah,
think.
Newcastle, Sunderland. Get around wherever you go. Take it with
Yeah,
you.
I'm attempting to do all 92.
Yeah. How many have you got so far? It's about 30.
30-ish, yeah.
So it's not a bad goal already.
No,
I've done the Wigan Stadium. We've done the Brick Stadium.
Yes.
that was my first stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Did
Preston,
that,
North End.
Ironically, obviously did that the day of my heart attack. Believe it or not, I did that. I had a heart attack about an hour later. Yeah, so
Was your footage that bad, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, can't have
yeah,
this.
it was a bit of a strange one, that one. Yeah,
Was you watching Wigan play?
Yeah, there's sadly no one in the stadium at the time, but yeah, felt a bit weird afterwards. But yeah, I've always remember doing that stadium.
Yeah.
It was a bit of an eye opener. So how did you get into droning, Stephen?
Well, I always wanted one, and when stadiums were getting built, I thought, you know what? Well, it's not just that. When you're driving somewhere and you've got like a long wall at the side of you and trees and that, and you're thinking, what's behind here? Because you're driving everywhere in this country, you don't know what's over a bridge or around the corner or over a hedge. So to explore a bit more and just see more of the country.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to do, and bring that. And then, really.
I watched DJ audits.
He's a good DJ.
Yeah, and just like the drone flying, and thought I actually sent him a message to ask him what drone he was using, and then he sent back a Mini 2, and I went and bought a Mini 2, and then thought I'd do football, stadiums.
Myself, famously, Colin mentioned one of his videos about cancer, and I reached out to him because my wife had the same cancer. And then we end up arranging to meet up, and then I helped do a little bit of commentary on the videos. And the next thing I know I'm flying drones around the Everton Stadium. Colin lent me the first drone, which was much appreciated. And then end up buying my own and then upgrading to a bigger one. So a bit of tragedy, that was in Colin's life at the time, brought out something bright for me.
It's dangerous when you start upgrading.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
But then all the air miles though, and that mini one now.
Yeah.
That you put on it.
I'm currently on the Air 3S, which is the latest big drone out. Obviously the Mavic Pro 3 is above it, but it's the Air 3S is the newest one. But I'm already thinking about when they release the Mavic 4 Pro, when am I going to get that, and
Yeah, I had an Air 3, which was one before the Air 3S, I presume. Then just couldn't wait for a Mavic 4 Pro and ended up getting a Mavic 3 Pro. That's coming up for a year ago, so I've decided that was okay.
Yeah,
I've had my money's worth. So
Well, there's still no Mavic 4 Pro to be seen yet. There's all leaks online, isn't there? I've seen some photographs of what looks like testing of a Mavic 4 Pro, but you just don't know whether they're real or not.
I started off with a Mini 3, and then I got a Mini 3 Pro, and then I thought, go home, and I went for the Mavic 3 Pro, and the RC Pro controller.
But one of the funny things, I think, obviously when you start off droning, you always go for, obviously the more affordable ones, like a Mini 3, or obviously the Pros, the Mini 4 Pros.
Yeah.
But once you jump up to the bigger drones, and I say mine's not as big as yours, I've got the Air 3S, they're more stable and easier to fly than the mini ones. The mini ones get blown about everywhere and stuff. And it's kind of like, if anyone asked me now, what would you recommend start wanting to do a drone? I'd just say go for one of the big ones straight off. Yeah, you need your licenses, things like that, but it's just easier to fly.
Yeah.
And it's better
in
experience.
the wind, it's the difference is huge.
They are noisier as well.
Yeah. But the video quality and the picture quality is much better, and I think the reason to start flying drones is to get your aerial photography, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although the 4 Pro is very good and the 3 Pro is very good, the jump in quality to what you guys have got and what I've got is leaps and bounds, isn't
The
it?
first thing you noticed was the size of the files.
Yeah,
Because we used to get like 2.3 gig a file, you're thinking, oh, and it'll load in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Then, oh, it's 24 gig, wow. Then you're thinking, how long is this going to take?
Yeah.
So we...
I mean, I come home from doing, if I do all 3 in a day,
Yeah.
if I do, well, I don't do 3 anymore, but if I've done Brownlee Moor, Anfield, and then done the Etihad, I've 65 gigabytes of files to download, and then you wonder why it takes so long.
Yeah.
But didn't you do the fireworks and Scam? It was like 40 gigabyte a file or something
47
like that.
gig, I had to condense it down.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Nah, but it was like, obviously I was in the other end of the Scam and I was filming as well.
Yeah.
It was just so misty. I mean, footage wasn't that great.
No, and there's that much that you see as well that you don't put on there because you're following fire engines around and things and that. The people actually want to see.
Yeah.
They're watching a fireworks show and don't want to see fire engines driving around. So.
Well, that's one of the things I don't think obviously people who watch our videos appreciate how much we film and how much we have to trim off.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, you can film like 40 minutes of video to do a 10-minute video. You know.
I've kind of not got it down to an art, but when I do a stadium now, if I'm flying around for 15 minutes, more or less, a 15-minute video goes out.
Yeah.
Whereas at the start, I'd be flying for like half an hour, and then just come home and struggle to make a 5-minute video out of it.
Yeah. Mine, I just do it, post it, and have it on within the hour.
Yes.
Yeah. What software do you use to post? What do you use, Stephen?
I use CapCut.
Right.
I use CapCut.
Yeah, I think all 3 of us do. Easy to edit with, isn't it? And
There's one called Lightroom that they recommend, don't they? But I've never tried it.
I think I started off with, I think it was UCut, it were called.
Right.
And
Definitely not missing an hour of that one, is it?
Nah.
Not missing an hour of that one, is it?
The other big one, I know we mentioned before this, my daughter does filming and stuff. She uses DaVinci Resolve.
Right.
And that seems to be slightly more professional than CapCut.
I've got it on the laptop and I can't even get a picture on it.
Right, I've not attempted it. I also don't want to be asking my daughter, how do I do this? Because it's like, it reminds me of my dad when, how'd you put a videotape in the video? I'm like, Dad, you know, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking to CapCut. But it's easy to use. Do any of you use the features to put it onto TikTok?
No.
You know, obviously we're all YouTubers, but TikTok's a big avenue as well for things like that. And once your video file's finished, it tries to automatically convert it for TikTok. Have you ever noticed?
No.
I've seen the thing that says...
Yeah, at the very end, if you just leave it going.
Oh, at the end it says, like, do you want to share it to whichever platforms?
Yeah.
I mentioned TikTok, but I've never tried it.
I've never tried it either.
If my video was 10 or 15 minutes long.
Old fogey when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
If my video was 10 or 15 minutes long, now you're thinking, if that goes to TikTok, what's it going to do? How will it condense it? Does it do it itself? Or do you do something?
No, I think you can do longer videos on TikTok. I watch TikTok. My kids are on TikTok. I don't understand half of it, but you can do longer videos on TikTok.
Lose half my life on TikTok. Yeah. Time just goes, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the thing with TikTok, it's a much different audience. You've got to kind of grab somebody within 30 seconds, haven't you? And if they haven't, you know, captivated them in 30 seconds, they just swipe away and stuff like that. So I think what we do with the drone stuff, it's a little bit harder, that isn't it? Unless you're doing like sunsets and skylines or
like the
buildings.
YouTube shorts. I never.
Yeah.
I've done a few of them and
I've never tried it.
No, you've got to have something to do like 1 million views for it to be worthwhile.
Yeah, the thing with it, like with YouTube Shorts, you can build your channel quickly, you can get a lot of subscribers off it, but you've just got to keep churning them out. You've got to do like 2 or 3 a day, like keep them going for the algorithm to pick you up. You know, obviously I watch a lot of YouTube videos of people trying to, you know, conquer YouTube, be famous on YouTube, earn money off YouTube. And some people go down the short route and they're getting like 128 million views in a month. You know, but they might be earning the same as somebody who's getting like 100,000 on long form content.
So how many do you get a month? Normal long.
How many do I get a month in views? Do you know, it's been a while since I looked. 30,000, something like that, maybe 40,000 a month. I know you guys, your channels are bigger than mine, so you'll be getting way more than that.
I can't remember.
I think mine was around 130, 150, 150.
I have a feeling mine was about 180.
Yeah.
Remember us talking about it once,
Yeah.
and I'm sure I was on 180.
Yeah, you were on like 230 at one time, weren't you? 230, 240.
Yeah, in the good months,
Yeah.
like later before
But at the moment
Christmas.
now, that it's saturated the market now though. I mean, you think it's a stadium, and when you go, there's say 5 or 6 people doing it. Now there's 10, 12 plus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you can go down and show your content at your time. But if someone's been down 2 hours before and put one on, what's different? I mean, we are different people. We look at things in a different way. You probably look at our 3 videos or posted the same day. You'll see differences in them.
Yeah, one of the good things that people have said, I've seen in my content, I watch everybody's videos, I don't just stick to my own. I learn from watching you guys, I learn from watching other guys who do the same thing as we do. And the comments like that a lot of people say is they watch all our videos because we all provide something different. Somebody's very detailed, somebody's not detailed, some do music, some... You know.
Imagine everybody's the same though. I mean, I watch certain ones, and I don't watch them all. And I imagine you just have ones that you like.
Yeah.
I watch it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But the thing is, it's like you go, and obviously we've got a small screen, yay big on the controller. We miss stuff. So when I go home, if I watch SS Guys or CP Overview, I go, I missed that, I'll cover that next time and stuff. So it's good to watch other people's videos, I think.
It's annoying because you always get the comment, don't you?
Yeah.
You missed something.
Yeah,
but I've got 5-inch screen.
Yeah.
This was done today, but I was trying to get round. The rain was coming in, the winds were picking up. I knew that we have all our excuses.
I mean, I've been very fortunate. I haven't done it as long as you guys. I think I've been doing it about 7-8 months, maybe, something like that. Just before the summer, I think. And I've touched lucky. I got the water coming in, and the channel we opened at Bramley Moor, grass getting put down, several other things. I've just touched lucky the time that the lights being switched on for the first time, and you think, yes, I'll be the first one. I'll get that video. That'll be the one that'll hit it. That'll be the one that'll push it forward. And then you get home, somebody watches your video, and then there's 7 videos of a night flying around because you got your lights. It's just funny how it works, isn't it? Everybody's trying to get that one viral moment.
Yeah, it's time constraint for me because having a full-time job, you can only get down at certain times. You know what I mean? So for me, it's the end of play. So if it's dark in the winter time now, it's a night flight. And someone goes, "Oh, do one in the daytime, better than night time." I can't do it. So
that's where I speak for myself here. I'm quite lucky in that I can pick and choose when I work. And my clients that I do see are all Liverpool based, so I just work it so that I'm travelling home. I go past the stadium and just pick it up from there.
Good one I thought the other week was when there was that no-fly zone because of the aircraft carrier, whatever it was, and that band finished at 4 o'clock, didn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody were there at 4 o'clock, and I just thought, I'm not bothering.
Yeah, we had the same idea.
We turned up the next morning. There was just me and Phil.
Well, I turned up. I got there at about 25 past 4, and there was Mr. Drone. He was there.
Yeah.
So I think he was packing away as I was starting off. So.
Yeah,
there was 2 on the same day.
There was 5 or 6 altogether.
Was that?
Yeah.
Later on.
Yeah, yours was the first to go up.
Right.
Yours was the first, and then Mr. Jones went up a bit later. And then I think me and you released ours about the same time, didn't we? We've got a habit of doing that, haven't we? We seem to we miss each other filming it, but we seem to put our videos up roughly around the same time.
I drove past him in the Etihad car park the other day. He phoned me up and went, "You've just ignored me in the car park."
I need to get up there. I mean, I don't, because obviously my accent and my affiliation to Everton, I don't think I'll get a lot of views, but I'd just like to film it just for myself, really. If I've got a few views, that'd be quite nice, but I'd like to do a few bits there.
It's weird how the viewing's different there, whereas Bramley Moor, it's all one day, and you get all your views in a day, and then it does.
And then they tail off, and that's it.
And then it don't do much at all. Mainly because I suppose there's so many new videos out. Whereas at the Etihad, it can take a week sometimes for it slows down.
Yeah, well, there's only you two really covering it, isn't there? I haven't seen any other ones, or am I missing any?
Trying to think. John the Stadium, he does it sometimes, but not regular.
Yeah, I think he went down once, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think Mr. Drone went down once, didn't he?
Yeah, he's done once or twice, but so it's not worth the distance.
No, that's it.
There used to be another lad from Manchester doing it, but I've not seen him for a long
The
time.
thing is, what people have to appreciate as well, you don't constantly do a video, you have to show someone, but it's costing you an hour to get there, an hour to get back. Your flight time, your editing time on top of it. So you can be 3.5 hours out of your life just to go and do a 10-minute video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's...
Yeah, I mean, people seem to appreciate it. It's nice.
What you're trying to say is that sponsors are welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, sponsors.
Yeah. Sponsors and buy me a coffee. we all have our own buy me a coffee.
Yeah.
Well, we've all got a beer anyway, haven't we? So cheers, everyone.
Yeah, cheers. Do we get one now?
Yeah, we get one now. Hope everyone got something good for Christmas and New Year.
I got a strange actually offer of a sponsor.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's fit for this channel, but yeah, because I get emails offering you, would you promote our product?
Yeah.
And I got 2 on Boxing Day. One was for clothing. Decided not to. That one, it was, I don't know, not my sort of thing. So.
Cat suits and
Stockings.
Anyway,
Fishnets.
so the next one was a sex doll.
Wow.
I got,
Yeah.
but it had no legs, no
Yeah.
arms, no head.
Yeah.
Just a
And,
torso.
Yeah, just the torso. And they didn't want. Excuse me. They didn't want you to demonstrate it, but you could massage it if you wanted to.
Wow. It's very, very rare. I'm speechless, but yeah,
Yeah.
wow. I mean, how does that link into droning?
I haven't a clue.
You know.
Unless you just heard your voice and thought, well, he could promote it well or whatever,
Or maybe.
or he's lonely.
What he's not telling us, he went, just give us a look at the actual product and I'll see whether it's suitable for me or
No,
not.
they sent links. That's how I found out. It had like no, it was just a torso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
I've not
Something
had I've not had anyone come in offer sponsors yet. Have you had anybody?
Nothing. No, nothing, no.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few.
Yeah. You did the coat.
Yeah,
the coat
go,
looked cool. I was actually quite
go cozy heated jacket.
Yeah, I was quite jealous of the coat.
Yeah.
That looks quite
I
cool.
was actually, when I was down with them all day, but most morning, and we were on that skybar lift, weren't they?
Yeah,
With the stadium,
when
we
it
were
was
both
cold.
there.
Yeah, and it were good.
Yeah,
Warm as.
because I think one of the things as well, obviously we're talking about length of time and stuff like that, how cold your hands get when you're doing some of these videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can't really use gloves, can you? Because you've got the buttons and certain things to press, so yeah.
The little thin touchscreen ones work all right. Yeah, so go cozy are watching your heated touchscreen gloves.
Yeah, if Go Cozy are watching us two of us without a coat, we'll quite happily wear them in our videos too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mad, isn't it? The more successful you get, you know, on your channel, the more gets offered to you. You know, it's madness, isn't it?
You feel a proper clown though, trying to advertise something when you're not.
Yeah, but like we spoke about another channel before with drones and stuff before we started filming, and I know that channel, when the latest drones get released, they get sent to them to get reviewed and things like that. And it's kind of like, you know, when you're starting up a channel, you want loads of things to be able to review and talk about and things. So it's much harder, but the more successful you get, the easier it gets because you just get sent things all the time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of I've had headphones, a jacket, football shirts, iTag things for losing your keys, a torch.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
I don't think, unless, you know, I'm not getting any emails or they're going into my junk, I've just had nothing yet, so.
No.
But as I say, my channel's not as big as you two, you know. Still get decent views and stuff, people seem to appreciate it, but I think it's that next level up, isn't it?
The thing is, it's a hobby as well, though, that we're doing it for. It's a hobby, we're not doing it as a job. Or a thing. It's just something that you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And you've got your equipment for it, and then when you finish doing all stadiums, everything like that, you've still got your equipment.
Yeah.
When you're with family somewhere, you can go somewhere, fly off.
Do you think you've been droning for years?
Yeah, without a doubt. One of the things, that's my personality, you always want the next thing, don't you? It's like, you've got this is attainable, but you want the one that's not attainable, you know. It's like Apple's model, isn't it? You know, Apple price their phones at a certain point so that not everyone can buy them. and it then becomes an attainable product people want. So you
I
always
think
want
I'm a
extra
move on sort of person. If they do, I think they do Old Trafford's. That'd be a good one to drone. I think when Old Trafford's done, that'd be the last thing I drone. I'll move on to doing something else.
You say that, but I would imagine something will happen at Anfield. You know, they've done 2
Yeah,
stands.
they might finish the window sills.
Yeah, could do. They could do. But you know, I think that's going to be a continuous project at Anfield, because obviously the Kop, you know, very famous stand, is now going to be one of the smallest home ends in the Premier League. You know, so they're going to want to improve upon that. So there'll be stuff happening there. I think it'll take a few years to get planned and stuff like that. Stuff will happen.
Yeah, they've just got they've got streets of houses in the way, and it's the church who's the main thing in the way at the back of them. Same as I suppose the Goodison.
Yeah, the church.
I mean, there's projects everywhere that you can look at, but at the end of the day, you've only got so much time as well.
Yeah.
So you can't dedicate your time to this, that, and the other all the time. You've got to sort of let something give, haven't you?
Yeah, I think one of the things all three of us will be covering will be Goodison getting tore down.
Yeah,
I mean,
legacy
I know for
project,
myself that's going to be quite personal. There's a lot of memories there and things like that. Being an
It don't actually
Evertonian.
take long though, does it?
No, but then you've got the build of what's going to happen
I spoke
there.
to someone who filmed West Ham, Upton Park coming down, and it was gone in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Main Road, Manchester City, that wasn't much longer.
Yeah. But apparently with Everton's, they're going to build 3 apartment blocks, one facing Anfield, one facing the pitch at Goodison Park, one facing Bramley Moor, and that's going to be the 3 legacies of Everton as we started playing at, obviously, Anfield, Goodison. But one thing I have been told is the centre circle staying.
That should always stay.
Yeah, that's staying.
Highbury, that stayed with the Highbury as well, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Because they built all the flats and that
the
around,
stands
didn't they?
stayed at Highbury.
Yeah.
One of the controversial things.
I think it has at Main Road as well.
Has it?
I'm sure that I've seen a video where there was still like a circular.
So maybe it's just a
garden.
popular thing. I thought it was
Yeah.
just an Everton thing. But they're keeping the statues there. The Holy Trinity's going to stay there. I think Dixie's going to stay there as well. They're going to keep them in the area. But it's a bone of contention with us Everton fans whether they should be moved to Bramley Moor and stuff. When you look on that plaza, there's plenty of room to have the Holy Trinity there.
That plaza is the same size as the Pierhead, so it holds about 3,000 people, if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you not think they've got no links to their They was famous at Goodison.
Yeah, I get that. But you want to be a history to be there as well, don't you? Not just about the future. You know, you want some history there. Because obviously there's the blue benches. There's going to be statues on them. You're not going to have any of the modern day players as statues on there.
I think so.
No.
Mind you, they got Bobby Moore at New Wembley, haven't they?
Yeah.
Statue.
Yeah.
So I mean, you've even got space around the back where the steps are, and you know the car parks and things. There's lots of space. You could have some of those statues. The Holy Trinity would actually look quite nice outside the clubhouse. You know, it's an old looking building we've had to restore and keep, so they look quite cool outside there.
I think on the back wall though, on the West Terrace, them steps coming down, we'll have a couple of statues there as well, because people are going to sit there with a beer around in the summertime, watching the ships go by and everything. There's a statue there, so
Way they're playing, it'll be the fans.
While the game's going on.
Yeah.
It needs a big reset. Needs a big reset for the football club. Not just the management or the playing staff. I think everything inside the football club needs looking at. It's gone on far too long. Mediocrity seems to be acceptable. You know, we're a big football team, so it's not good enough.
I think now though, with having them new owners in, they can do that though.
Yeah, I'm hoping they come in and basically do an audit from top to bottom.
All you've got to do is basically survive this season,
Yeah.
and then they can reset.
We're talking at least 200 million in stadium
Name and
sponsorships.
rights, yeah.
Obviously, the big talk's Toyota,
I know, because there's in America.
but they would have to change the colour because Toyota's logo is red. And you know how pedantic us Evertonians are. When I got pointed out my watch strap, You know, so there's that red watch strap. It's like, no, it's orange. So red Toyota
Well,
on
look
top
what
of
they
the
did with
stadium.
1-to-1. Otherwise, 1-to-1 was a sponsor back in the 90s. That didn't have the red on there.
Yeah, so it'd have to go to a blue logo.
Yeah.
I suppose it's as long as they've got the logo and the word, it's
Yeah.
won't really matter, will it?
But I think, you know, transform the football club, the extra revenue from the stadium, the sponsorship rights.
Have they
the
not thought of
advertising.
tapping up Ford? You know, if they've got a blue badge.
Well, the Freakins own Toyota, don't they? That's the
I don't
thing,
know.
yeah.
In America. In
Yeah.
America they do.
Yeah.
Not in Japan or whatever
Right,
it's from, but
right. So yeah, so they're tied in with Toyota. That's why the immediate thing was supposed to be Toyota. There was rumours of Renault as well before the Toyota links, but I think I read it on it's a grand old team forum. Somebody said now with the links with the Freakins and Toyota, Renault would never happen. Wouldn't allow it.
But Renault are getting bought by someone Japanese.
well, Renault at the moment are owned by Stellantis. Do they own Renault? Citroen. Well, I know they don't, do they? No, it's Citroen, Fiat, Alfa Romeo, Peugeot. They're all Stellantis, but Renault must be their own.
So where does Nissan fall into that?
Nissan and Honda are merging.
Because I had a Nissan Qashqai
Yeah.
and it had Renault badges everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're all parts from everywhere, you know. The baby Jag when that got released.
That was a
that about-
Mondeo.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
chassis of a Mondeo. So
And now they make A-class as well, have Renault engines in anyway.
yeah.
Or is it Nissan? Nissan engine? Is it Renault or Nissan? It's 1.5, different diesel. It's either Renault engine or it's a Nissan engine in it.
Don't know. They all use different
Yeah.
ones, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, a little while ago, there was the Toyota Aygo, there was a Citroen, I think there was a Renault, and they were all the same car.
All same
And
car, yeah.
I think the Ford KA was based on the same chassis and stuff. They had like the same radio, the same dials here and
Yeah,
stuff.
Citroen C1,
It's
Peugeot
just the badge you're
107.
paying for.
Yeah.
And the Aygo, they were the
The
three.
son's
Yeah.
Mazda
Yeah.
2 is a Fiesta.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's just the badge. You
Yeah.
know, you slap certain badges on it, raises the value. Put certain badges on it, devalues.
I had a Jeep something and that
Yeah.
were a Fiat 500.
Was it?
Yeah.
Or Jeep Renegade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the P500, yeah.
Oh, madness.
Yeah, they're all right. So what should we do? Should we wrap this up then? Our first ever podcast?
Yeah.
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 First could be the last, could be
Yeah.
one
Could
more,
be
who
last, yeah.
knows?
With,
Who knows?
with our
6 hour
free
trace.
viewers, which will be
Yeah.
us free watching
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah. We've got family, we can share it to family.
Well, I know
Yeah.
friends said they want to have a look at it anyway, so
Yeah.
we'll get a few. But,
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's just
Yeah,
nice having a
great,
few
yeah.
beers with friends.
yeah. Just chewing the fat.
Yeah,
And do
Well-
some more with some subjects, maybe some topics, maybe for the next ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
People suggest anything, you know.
Yeah.
What do you want to see three old idiots talk
Yeah,
about?
or
Yeah.
ask about drones and stuff, or you know, if there's anything we know about drones we could pass on, or
Yeah.
anything. Our views
Yeah.
on football, our views on life.
Yeah.
You know, a lot going on in the
There's so
world.
much to do, isn't there? Yeah.
But please like
Yeah.
and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See you
see you
soon.
next time.
Cheers, guys.